Hey, Dr. Rachel Lawler with Anatomy Repair. Today I'm going to show you another version of how to do a plantar fascia arch tape job. This time I'm going to use a 2-inch elasticon and kind of build it kind of like you do an Achilles, but a little bit different. And then you're going to need some securing tape, just 1.5 inch white tape, and then a nice little 2-inch power flex to close. Nothing special. But remember, we have the plantar fascia that goes across the tarsal bones, connects down here, goes into this thing, connects right here on the calcaneus, and there's this nice little arch feeling in here that a lot of people complain of, mostly in the morning, but after a long day of being on their feet. So the first one we're going to do, actually, I'm not going to use that white tape yet. So you got to measure this out, and so we're just basically going to recreate an opportunity for her to have another arch. So again, using the non-sticky side, sticky side up, we're going to measure top of the toes to about an inch, 1.5 inches below the calcaneus. Will you pass me those scissors? Same thing, measure 2 of those. Sometimes I do 3, depending on how bad it is and how much reinforcement that I want. But today we're just going to do 2. You can always add a third. It's pretty easy to add a third. Remember, you're going to split the little line. Elasticon always has a nice little line on here so you know where your midpoint is. They do make some that don't have the line. Just aim for the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's a myth. Anyone ever tells you it has to be perfect. So we're going to go right here. Her pain is right here. This is her most obvious pain is right here. So we're going to split, and we're going to try to protect that. I go at the big toe first because that's the part that people tend to kind of collapse in. So we're going to protect that part. And then I'm going to pull that down snug, and then I'm going to go to her calcaneus. And I'm just really just going to get this to lay any old way that I can get it to lay that's not going to cause any blisters or anything like that. Then I pull this out just a little bit and make that stick nice and snug. And on the next one, because remember our pain was here, I'm going to go over just a little bit. So still just medial to the first metatarsal, probably kind of right under the second metatarsal. Same thing, split to the calcaneus or right in front of the calcaneus, right in front of where it would connect. You just get this to lay down nice and clean. Make that lay down. Pull this out so it's a nice little arch. Warm it up so it'll lay nice and neat. And then we're just going to put this power flex on here to close it. You can use the white tape to do base strips to start. It's not my preferred way. You can definitely do it that way, but I think this works a lot better. Plus, if you have an athlete like a soccer player or something like that who doesn't like a lot of stuff in their shoe, this is actually really a lot more comfortable. Again, we're going to tear on the base of the foot. That way when she steps on it, it's not going to roll off. If you guys have any questions, reach out.